I covered it with cardboard because that's just how we roll. It's compost and all that goody stuff in there. Compost and straight up paper and stuff. So it's good to go. Hopefully. And we should get worms in the next couple of days. Sorry guys for interrupting this video. But I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on and some other stuff. But thank you. First I want to say thank you guys for watching my video because YouTube got the hate speech just like every other independent creator on this platform as of lately, because YouTube is stonks unless you're a late night talk show host. But if you guys really want to help me and support my channel, you can do what is happening right here, probably beside my face or where my finger's pointing, right there. See, you can subscribe, click the bell, and there's some ding dings right there. See, that's pretty. But really guys, if you want to do that, it would really help my channel. Now let's get into the actual video. So hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, whoop whoop. And it's actually, well, it's not, it's been super nice the weekend. I forgot to film, but it is actually pretty nice out here. It's kind of cloudy. It might rain some more, which we need some rain because it's pretty dry outside. But have I showed you guys the garden? Yeah, I don't think I showed you guys the garden. But anyways, our garden is completely planted. And I've also got, we ordered worms, but they have not come yet. But everything's ready to go. And I'll show you how that is. Anyways, guys, let's get to this dirt. I will come back in a minute. Hi, guys, I'm back. So this is the first worm farm, which, well, second one, because I'm not 100% sure if they're going to stay in my, I'm like 90% sure this time they're going to stay in my outside worm bin. Hopefully they will, but I'm going to take a handful and put them in this one in here, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. This one is literally the same thing as the other one. It's cardboard, paper, bunch of leaves, bunch of compost, all piled up in there. And then this one is double layered, so all the stuff will leak out into the bottom, while the worm pea and leche, they call it leche, will leak out into the bottom here, and we just pick it up, boom, boom, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, done. Then we can spread that in the plants, and then we can take the worm castings, and then we can make worm tea. You can get like 4 things out of worms, by the way. You can get worm tea, worm castings, worm leche, and worm compost. Yeah, which is, worm compost is stuff they ate, but hasn't completely processed it yet. So, but it's still really rich because they crawl through it and they release enzymes in it and stuff. What I've heard is basically, like worm compost is like a 1-1-1, or maybe like even less than that. But it has a whole bunch of microbial life and biology in it that it really makes your stuff go crazy. Also, I got a potato that came up. I got a sweet potato. Yeah. Now we can get get enough to, by the time that's ready to go outside, we should have enough. We should have some space to actually plant. Also, I need to go outside. Guys, I'll come back in a minute. So, hi, guys. I'm not sure how many roosters are out because I didn't let them out this morning. So, they're probably all out, maybe. Well, I know there was at least one mean rooster out. Jake, I'm coming right back in. Anyways, so, we plant tomatoes down here along the fence here. Hopefully, we can just time to the fence. And then we also got a couple left that we haven't planted because it's kind of small. We got peppers all the way down through here. We got potatoes. They're popping up. We also have onions that are popping up. No cucumbers yet, but we got onions popping up. We got radishes and spinach, some spinach coming up, stuff like that. But what we did yesterday, and I'm gonna finish doing today because it rained on us all day, was, well, we also have corn planted, but it hasn't come up yet. It's only been planted for like a day, 2 days, so it should come up sometime next week. Also water the garden, and then we got. What are you doing, kitty? Meow. Anyways, let me show you what we was doing yesterday. I'm not quite sure what we're going to plant in this yet. Oh, there's a rooster out. Don't come near me. But, we was filling this bad boy up with compost. With the compost we have left. We ain't got very much left. And I'm going to go get the rest of it. We have to put some regular dirt in it for minerals and stuff. Because it's not, so it's like a soil blend. Most of this isn't decomposed, but it'll decompose slowly. And there should be enough in here that it should be good enough to plant in. Hopefully, and there's also dirt in it so they can get nutrients from the dirt too. But I'm going to go get the rest of the compost that we have left over there so we can make a new compost pile because we're completely out of compost. And by the way, guys, the goal is this year when fall comes, I'm going to go down in the woods. We got a leaf blow. I'm going to leaf blow a big old pile of leaves. I'm going to throw them onto a giant tarp, 2 or 3 big tarps, pull them out of the woods, bring them up here and make a giant compost of leaves and grass and everything else I can find. And paper and everything because we never have enough compost anymore. We used to have buckets, buku, because where we used to live, we were surrounded by big giant oak trees. I wish I had videos from when I lived in a trailer park. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. But literally, we we lived in like a little valley, and then like all around our house was giant oak trees all around it, and they would dump buku leaves. I'm talking like 60, 70, 50-gallon bags of leaves a year. Like, we could be out there every day, regular leaves, come out the next day and they'd be covered. It was ridiculous how many leaves there was. But we used to pick them up all up, because you had to pick them up or else we'd get in trouble. And we'd pick them up and take them up here and make all kinds of compost out of them. It was ridiculous how much leaves we had. And we had so much compost. So much. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you the warm bed. Come on, Jake. Get in here. Come on, Jake. Jake, come on. Jake, come on. Get inside. Get in there, you dum-dum. Dum-dum. Anyways. Let's show you this, and then I'm going to go and start working on stuff. If I can get it open with one hand. Well, basically all you do is you take 2 bins. You just drill holes in the top and the bottom. Because of the lid, because they can breathe, and holes are on the side here so they can breathe airflow. I covered it with cardboard because that's just how we roll. It's compost and all that goody stuff in there. Compost and straight up paper and stuff. So it's good to go. Hopefully. And we should get worms in the next couple of days. They should love that stuff. Anyways, guys, I will come back in a few minutes. Hi, guys, I'm back. My dad's here, right, Dad?
What do you do this for?
Do what?
You know what you're doing.
What am I doing that you hate?
Filming me.
Well, you like it, and you know. Yeah,
don't,
you do.
don't.
Then how come you play along with it and be like, "Ooh, you act crazy on camera for that"?
Because I am crazy.
Exactly. And how you say people?
Turn this on.
No, you're not. No, no, you're not. No, don't do it.
Click.
I can turn off the whole TV and unplug everything.
Well, don't do that.
I'll unplug them and you won't be do
I'll
nothing.
take your phone from you, too.
Jakey, what are you doing over here, Jakey? Why are you so lazy lately, huh? You moping around? You and the black cat are mopey. See, look, the cat ate and he took off. She went right back outside.
You're not in the woods.
I'm about ready to. She doesn't even stay around here. And when we have the windows up, she goes out the windows and she rips them open. You don't want to talk about our calico cat named Frisky or whatever you want to call it, because they have like 3 different names for it. My dad calls it Kelly. My mom calls it Frisky, and I don't know what the name is. It's confused. Anyways,
And that's just a kitty.
yeah, every cat does. It never, whenever it warms up like this, it's never around anywhere. It literally lives outside. It comes in, eats 5 minutes, and leaves. Come back in like 2 hours later, eats, and some days it takes off for 3 or 4 days at a time. It doesn't come back. It's ridiculous. And also, last night, it came in and ripped out 3 different windows. It came in, jumped out the window, ripped the curtain out. Not the curtain, the screen. Came back in an hour later, ripped out another screen. Came back in again, ripped out another screen. And it stayed out all night. Cat's crazy, isn't it? Is that cat crazy?
Everything's crazy.
Everything's crazy up here, like what that says. Anyways, guys, I will come back in a few minutes. So, hi, guys, I'm back. So, first off, I want to say that this video might be kind of weird, might be kind of short, because I haven't really vlogged much, and I've been vlogging a lot lately, because I just keep forgetting, or other stuff is coming, because it's hard to do, like, the vlog when, like, on a normal day, because I want to go out and do stuff, and then when I'm doing stuff, I get in the mood to do stuff, and I don't have time to vlog it, and it just doesn't come up, and I really need to start uploading more, because I try to upload every day, but this month I've really been slacking. I've been, like, 2 or 3 videos a week at max, which I wasn't 100% feeling very well in the beginning of this month, because I had Lyme disease, so I started feeling better. But now I'm feeling better, so I should start uploading every day from now on. Again, hopefully. And also, when I'm not really doing much, it's hard to vlog when I don't do much except, like, because some days I literally just sit on the couch and do nothing. Because I think I still have Lyme disease a little bit, because some days I have, like, no energy to do nothing. And other days I have energy to go do whatever I want, and it's really weird. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. Right now, I'm kind of late to the subject, but I want to talk about Berserk, the manga creator, the guy who wrote Berserk. He passed away, which is really sad, because, like, well, I don't know how, like, sick he was. I don't really know, like, the details about it or anything. I don't even know what he died of. But I know it's probably because he pushed himself too hard, because the manga industry is ridiculous with pushing authors to, like, to the extreme. Like, even one my favorite author of all time, which is hard, well, maybe my second, because Dragon Ball Z has, like, a special place in my heart, because it's, like, my first ever, like, anime I've ever watched, so it's up there. But this, like, the story-wise, like, the guy who writes One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, he literally gets, like, 3 hours of sleep a night, and he actually had a health concern a couple times, which is why he's been taking a break. these last couple of years why he takes a week off every once in a while. Like, he does 2 weeks and he takes a week off so he can rest a little bit. But yeah, he literally gets like 2-3 hours of sleep daily. It's ridiculous. He goes to bed at like 2 in the morning, wakes up at 5 and starts drawing. It's ridiculous. But the guy who wrote Berserk, arguably Berserk is probably one of, if not the best written manga ever, maybe. Like, it's up there. It's really, like, it's not for the faint of heart. It's really crazy what happens in it, and there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on in it, and a lot of twists and turns, and now a lot of that's not going to have any, like, I don't know if his editors know how it's going to end, or if, like, he had notes or something written down if something happened to him, because I know some authors do that, like, oh, I know I'm not going to be able to finish it. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy who writes Hunter x Hunter has notes written out of how the story's going to go, like, but he doesn't have, like, everything, like, specifically done, which is going to be weird, because if they finish the story somehow, or if they just wing it and have his editors, like, finish it how they think it would end, or if he has it, like, ending written out and they just have to get there from where they are now to the end, it might be kind of awkward, because it won't be exactly the same, because you can tell, like, there would be nuances that aren't exactly the same and stuff, and honestly, I think the payoffs aren't going to be the same, no matter what they do, because, like, manga, like, it's different with, like, comic books in the West, because comic books always have, like, different authors for, like, every, like, they have different authors for every comic book they do, basically, but in manga, is different. It has one guy that oversees the entire thing, and it just goes, like, that's not really what happens in the West, so it's not really that big of a deal if someone, like, passes away. Like, even if, like, the main guy passes away, they have, like, it doesn't really matter, because, like, it's not, like, their story, it's just, like, keeps going. But manga in Japan, it's, like, one guy is ahead of it, and they just keep going and going and going, and it's his story, and beginning to end. It's kind of like writing a book. Like, authors have, like, all the control in the world of their books. They don't have, like, editors and stuff, but, like, they get the final say, basically. It's kind of weird how, like, comic books and manga are so completely different. Like, they're kind of the same thing. They're comic books in general, but manga is, like, also, I think it's better written in most cases, because there's just one guy heading it. Because when you get multiple people involved, and it changes the stories and continuity and everything just changes, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But that's not what I want to talk about. I'm just really, I'm not a super big fan of Berserk. I have read it, the manga. I've watched all the animes. I've watched the original anime, the CGI one, the movies. I've read the manga from beginning to end. Yeah, if I had the money, I would honestly buy some of his stuff, because there's a lot, like, he's done a lot of stuff, and, like, it's hard to say. Like, a lot of people, like, it's probably one of the best written things ever, like, honestly, like, at least top 25, maybe top 10, like, there's a lot of good books out there, like, classics and stuff, but, yeah, it's probably up there, even, like, it's probably, like, #1 in manga and stuff, well, I don't know, One Piece kind of maybe rivals it, but it's, like, a mature theme. There's a lot of crazy stuff. I can't even, like, talk about what stuff that happens on here. But, yeah. Now, that's probably going to get paid off. I hope that they kind of just... I heard... I don't know if it's true. I heard that they have their draft for about 4 extra chapters, maybe. I think after they do... They'll just end those... They will do those 4 chapters, because they're already drafted out and, like, kind of drawn out and stuff. So I think they know what they're going to be. So I think they're going to do those 4 chapters. Editors can do those. And then maybe have, like, 5 or 10 chapters to wrap up what they think is going to happen. And then just kind of end on a cliffhanger. Like, maybe they go from... Because they're finally leaving the island. Maybe they leave the island, and then they just be like, oh, open-end it. And you can guess what happens next. And have people go from there. I hope they don't try... I mean... If they know, like, the main story plots, they can do it, but it'll still be kind of weird doing it that way. But, yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk about it because it's big news. Well, it's big news a couple days ago because it's kind of late to the party because I haven't been uploading very often. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I will come back in a minute. I'm going to vlog. So, hi, guys. I'm back. Going to go vlog. I can't really end it out there where I usually end it because my parents are asleep because it's, like, midnight and I forgot the vlog. And that's why I was going to sit down and put back here, too. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, didn't really do a lot today. Talked about Berserk. I tried to go do stuff in the garden, but it started raining. I forgot to tell you guys it rained all day after that. I'll go about that a little bit, but that's the same old stuff. But, anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Roll the outro. Hi, guys, I'm back. If you made it this far, I want to say a big thank you because watching a lot of my videos like this, if you watch to the end, leave something below, like banana or lemon, or leave your favorite fruit below if you watch this far. Well, it'll be our little secret. To anyone who doesn't watch to the end, you won't know what's happening in the comments. 1, because comments are good for the algorithm, and 2, watching to my videos is good for the algorithm. So if you guys want to do that, it would be awesome. Also, there's videos here, here, and here. There's 2 bits on my face, and then there's my channel to click underneath my face to subscribe. That'd be great also. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you guys in the next video.